Since the debut of the Dragon Ball Super anime, many things have changed. In the past, the manga came before the anime. Today, Akira Toriyama sends drafts to both Toei and Toyotaro, who each adapt for the anime and manga respectively. These differences make it unclear what canon is anymore. What's up, what's down, what's left, what's right, who knows? Before we begin, subscribe to CBR and ring that bell to join our notification squad so you never miss a video. Without further ado, here are some major differences between the Dragon Ball Super manga and anime.
Come on, I thought we were past the cheap shot!
It's not my fault you have a bad habit of dropping your guard.
Super Saiyan God. It was thought that Super Saiyan God was a temporary transformation. Goku fought Beerus in space and suddenly dropped out of Super Saiyan God, yet he was still able to go head-to-head with Beerus. In the anime, Beerus explains this further by saying, "Red blaze still burns inside him," implying that Goku absorbed the power of Super Saiyan God. Toriyama confirms that Goku wouldn't use the form in the future. Afterwards, we didn't see Super Saiyan God in the anime for 2 complete story arcs, which is consistent with Toriyama's and Beerus' words. Yet in the manga, this exact fight against Beerus ended as soon as Goku dropped out of Super Saiyan God. In the manga, Super Saiyan God was used again by Goku during his fight with Hit. In fact, this was the pivotal point where the anime and manga really diverged. Later on in the manga, Vegeta uses Super Saiyan God against Black. It was later discovered during an interview that Toriyama supervised and approved Vegeta turning into a Super Saiyan God, which is also being used in the upcoming movie. So far so good, the anime is consistent with itself and so is the manga, right? Then in the anime, we shockingly see Goku transform into a Super Saiyan God to block a punch by Dispo. Hit isn't surprised to see it, and there isn't an explanation of why Goku didn't use it before. Goku switches to Blue briefly to attack Dispo, and then back to God to defend. Interestingly, this was the same strategy that Goku used against Hit and Vegeta used against Black in the manga. The explanation of using God to conserve stamina and defend while using Blue to attack was also the same. See, things do kind of line up sometimes.
Because I'm actually a grandfather.
That's young to a man who's 1,000 years old.
Hit's time skip. Hit has a habit of keeping his hands in his pockets, but why exactly does he do this? In the manga, Goku saw Hit's hands twitch just before he uses his time skip. This helps Goku anticipate when Hit was about to attack. In the anime, Goku predicted Hit's movements without looking at Hit's hands at all. Later in the anime, Dispo is able to hear the vibrations of the twitches that Hit's hands make just before the time skip. Due to this, Dispo could anticipate Hit just before he attacks. Hence, the anime used the idea from the manga only 2 story arcs later. Furthermore, Whis states in the manga that Hit's time skip only works on opponents that are equal or weaker in power to him. Hence, as Goku powered up more and more, the gap between him and Hit decreased, making the time skip less effective and unable to stop Goku's movements for a full 0.1 seconds. This forced Hit to power up even further. However, to Hit's surprise, Goku just went Blue, which surpassed Hit again, making the time skip not work.
Hey, you feeling okay?
Hit's improvement ability. In the anime, when Hit is shown to power up, it's called improvement. We all thought Hit got stronger, but then Goku says Hit's power didn't actually rise at all. Later, Hit landed a critical blow to Goku, and we found out that Hit increased his time skip from 0.1 seconds to 0.2 seconds. This ability was compared to the Saiyan Zen Chi ability, which allows them to get stronger after each fight. However, Hit is improving during a battle rather than after being healed. As the fight progresses, Hit improves his time skip to 0.5 seconds. This even beats Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. Eventually, Goku gives up. His body has already reached its limit with Kaioken. What's interesting is that we never hear of Hit's improvement ability ever again. Hit fought opponents that challenged him in the Tournament of Power, such as Dispo and Jiren, yet he never improved. It's almost like the anime just forgot about this ability. Called continuity, folks. Look it up.
You kinda caught me off guard there. Guess you're the sort of guy who yells when he powers up too.
Hit's time gauge. In the anime, Hit used the time gauge against Jiren to freeze all of Jiren's movements. To do this, Hit needed to land a single punch on Jiren's body. Hit's plan was to essentially throw him out of the ring, but Jiren overpowered Hit, according to Vados. Jiren was so powerful that he transcended time itself. In the manga, Hit said he tried to fix the flaws with his time skip technique, since it only worked for 0.1 seconds and it requires his opponent to be weaker than he is. Thus, Hit trained his own body and created the time lag. During his fight with Jiren, Hit removes his belt to increase his speed, similar to the weighted clothing style of Piccolo. Then he uses the time lag on Jiren to impede Jiren's movements. Unlike the anime, Hit didn't need a direct contact with Jiren's body to initiate the time lag. Eventually, though, Jiren beat the time lag by increasing his speed to overcome the lag. However, this wasn't transcending time like Vados stated in the anime. This minor detail becomes a major difference to explain how time lag works.
Now I'll show you the Kaioken!
Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. When Goku yelled out Kaioken in Super, we all jumped out of our seats. However, this technique was never used in the manga. Rather, Goku still uses Super Saiyan Blue to beat Hit. However, during the fight with merged Zamasu, Goku uses a new form, completed Super Saiyan Blue. In this form, Goku was able to fully control all his God Ki and prevent any leakage so he could use the full power of Super Saiyan Blue. Unlike the Kaioken, which is an exclusive technique to Goku, Vegeta could also learn this new form and keep up with Goku. Vegeta uses this against Beerus, which never happens in the anime either. In the anime, since Vegeta didn't know the Kaioken, he acquired a new form called Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. No, not Dragon Ball Evolution, thankfully. In fact, the director of episode 131, Megumi Ishitani, stated that the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is an anime exclusive that is equivalent to Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. In the manga, a scene occurred that matched a scene in the anime. It was Goku's first encounter with Jiren. As Goku was having difficulty with Jiren, Krillin asks whether Goku is using his completed Super Saiyan Blue, to which Whis responds he is. In the anime, the same scene occurs, but instead, Krillin asks whether he's using Kaioken times 20, and Whis says the same thing. So what does this mean? We can't say since the anime and manga each have Toriyama's draft, but based on this scene alone, the completed Super Saiyan Blue in the manga is equivalent to the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 in the anime. Did you get all that? Keeping up yet?
For the sake of our most glorious project, you will die today!
Black's Zenkai. A Saiyan's hallmark trait of getting stronger after each fight is called the Zenkai. This occurs when a Saiyan is healed from their injuries. The more severe the injuries, the higher the Zenkai. As the series progressed, it was thought that Goku and Vegeta had both trained their bodies to the max, and that Zenkai boost became diminished or reached a plateau. That's until the advent of Black. Black was a new enemy that looked exactly like Goku. He was simply Zamasu inside Goku's body, but he couldn't even turn into a Super Saiyan. However, what was unique about Black was that he got stronger during the fight after taking damage. This is quite different from the Zenkai we've known in Dragon Ball Z. In the manga, as Black took damage from the fight, he didn't get stronger. Rather, we find out later that future Zamasu is healing Black. This cycle of healing Black repeatedly allowed him to continually get stronger. Each time he was healed, Black made Goku's body more his own until eventually he was able to achieve Super Saiyan Rose. This is consistent with Dragon Ball Z's original logic as to how a Zenkai works.
You don't believe in anything but yourself, and we won't let you win!
Future Trunks. Trunks is a fan-favorite character. In the anime, Trunks learns how to do the Mafuba technique from a recorded video on Bulma's phone. He was able to perform it almost immediately after watching it, and correctly, within 10 minutes, as Bulma distracted future Zamasu. Later, Trunks unlocked a new transformation called Super Saiyan Rage, which allowed him to temporarily trade blows with Super Saiyan Rose Black. We still don't know anything about this transformation. Next, Trunks, apparently without realizing it, gathered Genki and infused it into his sword to create a spirit sword-like attack. This is peculiar as it took Goku a lot of effort to fully learn the Spirit Bomb from King Kai. In the manga, these three things don't occur. Trunks doesn't learn the Mafuba, Goku performs it on Zamasu and fails since he didn't bring the right seal. Trunks doesn't learn a new transformation. Trunks indeed slices merged Zamasu in half, just like the anime, but with his own strength not infused with Genki from the few remaining humans on Earth.
I should be careful, or your battle-obsessed simple-mindedness could rub off on me.
Exhibition match. One major difference between the manga and anime was the exhibition match. In the manga, all gods of destruction had to fight each other in a battle royale. We got to see the unique abilities of each one of them and how they fight for the first time. Beerus even temporarily used Ultra Instinct to dodge attacks. In the anime, we got to see the three gods of destruction fight each other. This was a short match to test the durability of the stage ordered by the Grand Priest. It wasn't an exhibition match, however. The real exhibition match was a 3 versus 3 between universes 9 and 7. Fat Buu, Gohan, and Goku fought against the Trio de Dangers. Goku even uses Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken against Bergamo in the exhibition match. Both the anime and the manga end with Goku versus Toppo. However, in the manga, Toppo defeats Goku, landing a kick to Goku's sensitive spot, ouch, while in the anime, it ends before it begins.
It's now or never, Vegeta!
Kale. In the anime, Kale is shown to be a shy, introverted girl. She's reluctant to fight, but loves Caulifla like a sister and would do anything to receive praise from her. In the anime, everyone literally becomes a human punching bag for her. After she's turned into Berserk Super Saiyan, she easily overpowered Super Saiyan Blue Goku, even walking through his Kamehameha. However, in the manga, Kale was an orphan found on the streets by Caulifla, so she hid her abilities from Caulifla as a show of respect. She didn't transform into a Berserk Super Saiyan until the Tournament of Power, surprising both Kaba and Caulifla for the first time. As As a base Saiyan, she was already stronger and faster than Super Saiyan Caulifla. Golden Frieza confirmed this when he said that Kale's strikes hurt more than Caulifla's. After she turned berserk, she easily overpowered Golden Frieza and breaks the guard of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. She beats Analyza with one kick, whereas in the anime, we saw 5 main characters using their final attacks and it still wasn't enough to defeat him. Unlike the anime, Kale's berserk form wasn't invincible. Vegeta goes on to say that brute power isn't everything, and that Kale's moves are predictable. It took 5 Pride Troopers to defeat Berserk Kale using teamwork. We also learned she's the legendary Saiyan that appears every 1,000 years. In an effort to prevent Kale from destroying herself, Caulifla uses the Potara rings to fuse into Super Saiyan Kefla. In the anime, Kale managed to control her power and she fused voluntarily. In DBZ, the Elder Kai told Goku to never fuse as Super Saiyans because it overstresses the body and shortens their lifespan. Thus, if the fuses are both Super Saiyan, the resulting fusion should also be Super Saiyan. This was also the case with Merge Zamasu, who kept the hairstyle from Rose Black. However, in the anime, we see a black-haired Kefla.
All hail Zamasu.
Merge Zamasu. In the anime, Merge Zamasu and Vegito Blue fought equally with both trading blows. Vegito fired a final Kamehameha, which vaporized half of Merge Zamasu's body. In contrast, in the manga, Vegito pummeled Merge Zamasu, not giving him any opportunities to attack. Even though Merge Zamasu was semi-immortal, Vegito had the confidence that he could vaporize him into dust with his final Kamehameha. Unfortunately, Vegito defuses just before he could perform it. In addition, after Merge Zamasu was cut in half by Trunks in the anime, Zamasu had no body and became intangible. Since he was immortal, he became part of the sky and the universe itself. It became impossible to kill him. At this point, Zeno was summoned and erased the entire timeline, eradicating every last trace of Zamasu. In the manga, after Merge Zamasu was cut in half, he simply created another clone of himself similar to Boo. Immortality worked much differently in the manga as opposed to the anime. Here, immortality was simply regeneration like Boo. Eventually, Merge Zamasu made multiple clones of himself instead of becoming part of the sky and the universe itself. The ending was still the same, with Zeno erasing the entire timeline. During an interview with Toriyama, he stated that he actually expected Merge Zamasu to be defeated by 2 Super Saiyan Blues without the use of fusion. In fact, it was Toyotaro's idea to add some fan service and include Vegito. This means that if it wasn't for Toyotaro, Vegito wouldn't have been adapted in the anime either. Thank you, my friend, thank you.
Looks like this is going to be tougher than we thought.
Yeah, I can't wait!
There you have it. Do you prefer the Dragon Ball Super manga or anime? Did you spot any differences? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.